someone tried to justify their reason to breaking up with you when they broke up with you, but you didn't give them any reactions or any responses. In fact, you gave them no communication, and they're pissed off that you stopped giving this person communication, even though they're the ones that broke up with you. And the reason why they want communication from you now, even more than they did before, is because with the breakup energy, they feel some sense of control. They feel good about what they've done because they felt like they made the right choice and they made the right decision, because you ended up walking away from this person in and out. But the thing is that they're the ones that pushed you away. They expected to be able to push you away, and then they expected you to come back. And they're seeing the fact that you didn't come back as a sense of betrayal. But in reality, they're the ones that pushed you away, because they would ghost and they would abandon you in hopes that it would give this person self-love and self-reassurance. They never saw it as a selfish thing, because they just saw it as their childhood wounds of abandonment, and they just thought that because you loved them so much, there would be no problem with it and you would just come back in again. But after a while, you got sick of it. And the reason why you got sick of it is because it was never actually talked about what it was. This person never actually talked about why they constantly pushed you away, but then always got pissed off when you never came back in. Now, what's happening is this person's plan is going completely against them, because them pushing you away, it's actually giving this person silence and absence from you, and they never had it before. So what's happening is they need your communication because they can't justify that they did the right thing. But they thought they did the right thing because they thought they didn't have any reassurance, and they got scared you didn't want a commitment. So it was almost like a self-sabotage energy for them to try and save themselves from further heartbreak that they thought might come. But what they failed to miss is they did become emotionally vulnerable. And they didn't realize that until you actually stopped replying to them altogether. And the reason why they didn't realize it is because at first they felt good about their choice. They felt good about their decision, because it was almost like a stuff you reaction to you no longer coming back to them. And they tried to break the tension they were feeling inside with no communication happening by breaking up with you, because they couldn't actually handle the silence. But they thought that they were in control of it, and it made them feel good about themselves. It gave them reassurance because you didn't give them reassurance. But this person needed your reassurance because they have childhood wounds. They have abandonment issues, and they always expect their partner to be the one that helps them get through that, but without actually telling them, because it always comes across as unhealthy coping mechanisms, and this person ends up pushing everybody away. But what's happening is they give so much love, or they love bomb someone so much that people always come back in. But there's something about the right person not actually coming back in. And what's happening now is this person cannot justify they did the right thing to break up with you in the first place, because they're trying to put you down, or they're trying to tell you things that it didn't work out for this reason, or it was never going to work out for this reason. But that's really a smokescreen, because that helps this person to try and feel in control, because reality is they don't feel in control about the choice and the decision that they made to break up with you. They only did it because they were trying to save themselves from further heartbreak. But at the time, they didn't actually come to real terms with the fact that they thought they weren't actually emotionally vulnerable. They're realizing now that you hold more power than what this person thought that you did. And that was always why they actually needed your reactions and your responses so badly. It's always why they went to such great lengths to actually get you jealous or to actually make you upset. And now they're realizing that, and they've gone, oh shit, oh damn, I didn't realize I went to all those lengths. I realize now I actually did that because I needed to know this person loved me. It wasn't just about me getting reassurance. It was about me actually needing to know if this person did love me back. But I couldn't do that with communication, because there's something about this person having communication issues as well. So they actually are realizing the truth about their actions, and now they're actually scared because you're not communicating, but they pushed you away and they made it happen. So they can't feel guilt with you. So they have to feel guilt within themselves. Somebody thinks that you've changed since they let you go, and someone is really scared and someone's really worried, but someone is trying to play it off that they don't need you because they're seeing how much you've changed and how much you've grown since they let you go, and they're worried. They also feel like, though, because you've changed and because you've grown since they let you go, this person feels like they can't actually have any regret for letting you go, because they feel like it was the right choice and they feel like it was the right decision to let you go, because they see it in a way where you didn't love this person enough to stay and wait for them. But I see that what's happening with the High Priestess energy stepping forward and the temptation, this person did not realize that they made you lose yourself in order to try and please them. And they did this through the entire relationship, because they would punish you if you didn't give them a reaction and a response in the way that they wanted. But the thing is there was no clarity around it, because whenever you didn't give them the decision or the choice or the reaction or the response that they wanted, they ghosted and they abandoned you, and you had no idea why they ghosted and abandoned you. It was always so random. But they were doing it in response to something that they weren't happy with that you were doing. And the reason why they were doing that is because this person needed constant reassurance and constant validation that you were going to end up giving them commitment. And with this Three of Swords coming through and the Queen of Swords, you never made a choice or a decision about this person. But the thing this person failed to miss is that you were never able to. You were never able to make a choice and a decision about them, because this person never allowed you to make one. They never gave you clarity. They never gave you the truth. There was always deception. There was always a sense of you having to lose yourself and the connection to please this person, to keep this person. And that was your energy of you actually giving commitment to this person. But they never saw it in that way. So what's happening now is they're the ones that have pushed you away, but they're regretting pushing you away, but they're regretting pushing you away even more, because now they feel like it was the right choice and the right decision to do that, because you've gained growth, you've gained direction, but you've also gained yourself back because you lost yourself trying to please this person. And now they're freaking out about it because they didn't actually want this. They kind of wanted to let you go because they wanted to be okay themselves because of their heartbreak and their past. But it's the opposite for this person, because what's happening now is that this person, with letting you go, you're doing so much better than what this person ever thought, and also what this person ever anticipated, because they wanted you to be broken so that they could feel justified that they made the right choice and they made the right decision to let you go. But what's happening is it's almost like you're spitting it back in this person's face and almost going like, stuff you, but you're not doing that intentionally. It's just this person's taking it that way. They're taking it in a way where you're deliberately trying to get back at this person and show your growth and your happiness in their face, but even though you're not doing that. So I feel like with the Strength and the Four of Swords energy stepping forward, this person can no longer use manipulation or deceit to try and win you back, but they also can't do anything else with this energy. And this person, the only way they can cope with this is try and persuade you, but also try and persuade themselves that they are doing okay and they're doing fine without you, because it's the only way this person can comprehend what's happening, because they cannot control this situation in any other way to try and help them to get over you. The only way they can try to actually get over you is to tell you that they're over you, but also tell themselves that they're over you, even though they are not over you and they never have been. Someone told you that you weren't compatible together, and that's the reason why they broke it off with you. But with the Five of Cups coming through and the Nine of Swords, this was a big no-no. This was a mistake. This person shouldn't have done this, because they said that because they felt like they weren't good enough for you. And that's the reason why they said that, because they wanted an excuse to break up with you, but they didn't want to be the ones that did it. Because with the Queen of Wands, they somewhat felt that if they were the ones to break up with you, that they knew that it was going to be the wrong choice and the wrong decision, and they were going to have to deal with their regret over it. So this person wanted you to be the ones that broke up with them. But there was also a cowardless energy stepping forward, because this person didn't want to feel responsible for hurting you. And not because they're necessarily a villain or a narcissist, but they didn't want to feel guilty for hurting you, because they knew they were going to have other regret here with other emotions, but they didn't want to deal with it at the time because they didn't know what it was they wanted in a relationship. So they got you to break up with them. But what they did is they made some type of an energy where you bottled up your frustrations, or you broke up with this person, but you broke up with this person because you were feeling so confused, you had no clarity, and them saying that you weren't compatible was a reason for you to break it off with this person. But it's what this person wanted. They wanted you to be the ones that broke it off with them, because they didn't want to feel guilty for hurting you, because they knew they were going to have other regret to deal with. So what's happening now, though, is this person kind of thought they'd get over that regret because they thought they could get over you by getting with someone else, or they thought that they could manifest all of this stuff into their life that would help them forget you, that would help them to get over you. But I see that what's happening with the Queen of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles is that you've surprised this person because you're blowing up, and this person is absolutely regretting any of what they did, any of it, because they didn't expect you to be doing so well without them. But the thing is, with the Queen of Wands, this was always you. This was always you. It's just this person didn't allow you to be vulnerable. So they weren't able to see all of the amazing parts of you, because they were always so intimidated by you that in a way it's like this person didn't want you to be confident. They didn't want you to feel beautiful, because they knew that if you felt good about yourself, this person would be able to see that and they wouldn't be able to move on. Now what's happening is they're seeing you blowing up, but they know that it's going to be really difficult for them to come back in here. And in a lot of ways, they're trying to hold themselves back from coming in here, because they didn't expect this. They didn't expect you to be so strong, so fiery. And if anything, you're actually blowing up since this person actually left your life. And it's infuriating this person. It's infuriating this person that you're doing so well without them. Because in a way, they feel like they made it happen, and this person didn't want this. This person wanted you to be helpless and hopeless without them. So they could see that they made the right choice and they made the right decision to let you go. But the fact that you're not, it means this person can't move on with the Seven of Pentacles. But the thing is, with this Eight of Swords energy, with this Three of Pentacles, that's this person's karma. It's this person's karma, because you were brought into their life to actually stop repeating energies happening with this person rebounding, but they didn't listen. They didn't listen to their healing journey, and they lost you, and you're not never going back to this person. But one of the reasons why you're never going back to this person is they didn't see you for who you truly were in the beginning, all along. And because they didn't actually see the real you, they didn't allow you to make a choice or a decision. And this person is never going to find anyone else like you, but you're never going to go back to this person either, because this person was brought into your life to actually help you ascend, but also to help you reach a real soulmate or a real twin flame is what I'm seeing. Because this blow up was meant to happen not so much because of this person, but it was meant to kind of help you believe in yourself, because you've been losing sight of that. So it means now that this person was brought in as a karmic to help you move towards your soulmate or towards your twin flame here is what I'm seeing.